There we go. So here we are in our little Lancia. The problem we had last time was that we can't sell the Mustang that we won in the competition, so we gotta make some more money to buy another house so we can buy another car. So this means I'm gonna GPS target this thing, the B4 High Championship, and then teleport or rather fast travel to a point that's relatively close by.
Turn left.
And now we're just gonna get there. This little Lancia right here is, of course, a car that was also used in rallying, so it should be reasonably good here off-road, even though in the game it's not really an off-road car.
Your destination is 2 miles away. Your destination is 1.5 miles away.
Oh no. I'll tell you what, after having played a little bit of Forza Horizon 4 again recently, the physics in this game feel different. Definitely takes some getting used to again, but
at the next intersection, turn right. Your destination is 1
we'll be
mile
fine.
away. Your destination is a half a mile away. Turn right.
Okay, I can already see it.
You have reached your destination.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Solar Crown. What the? Okay, today we meet up with the Wilder brothers in the middle of their training session, just before the beginning of this new competition of Solar Crown.
Woo! I hope no one's hurt! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! This time we're ready.
Oh,
Victory
man.
will be ours.
Those guys obviously had to make a big entrance with the Hummer there. I'm gonna do a time attack first. With our Range Rover, obviously, because it's the only B4 vehicle we've got. And we're gonna be fine.
The engines are heating up on the starting line. The final
Probably.
moments of anticipation before this epic confrontation begins. What surprises will Solar Crown give us this time?
Okay, so we're starting with a pretty steep incline here, where the Range Rover should be pretty good, because I'm pretty sure it's the most powerful out of the B4 cars, and we did already get a 3.4 second lead in the first, like, what was it, 15 seconds or so. Oh man, that was far too late on the brakes there. Thankfully the damage in this game is purely cosmetic, not mechanical. Wait, what? There must have been a rock that I didn't see. Jesus. Like, some of these off-road paths are really difficult, and you know, you can't see where you're going. Okay, making good time now. Oh no. Okay, but we're already basically at the finish line, so I think I'm still fine. Yep. Good. Man. Whew, I'm glad that this still worked out. I shouldn't have won that, to be honest with you.
Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. Time is passing by and we need to hurry up. Let's meet the candidates for this timed challenge.
Okay, looking good already again. And this is the beauty of this game once again. Oh man, where am I going? But what I was gonna say is, all the landscape here, all this environment, I could, after this race, I could just go fast travel to here and explore everything. Just kind of drive through all of these hills and everything, and it looks great. The field of view is also so far. You can see so far into the distance. Good. We hit a bit of a straight, or at least a faster section. Nearly 100 miles an hour up the hill off-road in the Range Rover. More than 100 miles now. 100 miles an hour, sorry. Oh, this corner was actually not as tight as I thought it was going to be. This one was though. And through the last hairpin right here. Sort of an open hairpin. And then onto the straight. And across the finish line. We're gonna be under 3 minutes. And this means we won by like what, 16 seconds? Okay. Right. Okay, let's see. Next event. Let's do the other time trial. Sure, why not? Actually, let's do that last race next.
Live from the starting line for a new challenge of Solar Crown. Who will win today? The bets are on.
The guy behind me also has the Range Rover in the same color. We're already pulling away. We're already pulling away from them. Ahead of them, sorry. Yeah, here on the straights they're not gonna stand a chance. Late on the brakes, but still made it around. Why is this Range Rover so agile? But look at it, we're so far ahead already. This is basically a time trial because I started in first. They didn't get me at the start and they sure as hell didn't get me after it either, so... Now they're not even visible on the map anymore. On the mini-map. Oh, let's... okay. I'm flat out here. This whole time. Still flat, although we lost some speed going through there. And here we go. There's our finish line. And another victory. Ryan Wilder in his V10 Touareg is in second place overall. So that's also the guy whose car we're gonna get once we do finish this championship. Hey, Samos Rakar, how's it going?
Full swing. Suspense is at an all-time high. Who will win this race?
Good. That was a big drift. I thought it was gonna... I actually didn't think I was gonna make it around that corner, but I did. Oh, this is a sort of circuit race, like off-road circuit race. So we're on lap 2 of 3. 11 seconds ahead already. By the way, this is Test Drive Unlimited 2. Have you ever played this game before? I mean, I know I played it a lot when I was younger. In fact, I remember picking it up on launch day when it came out back in 2011 at GameStop. So, and yeah, can you believe it? This game is 9 years old and looks like this. So the thing about Test Drive Unlimited 2 and Test Drive Unlimited 1 as well, its predecessor from 2007 or 6, I think. You have these championships, right? That you have to do with different classes of cars, and you can unlock the different classes of cars in the championships by doing licenses, sort of similar to Gran Turismo, but what's very different and unique about this game is that not only does it have a huge open world that you can fully explore on and off-road, but also by exploring you find like car dealerships, you find tuners, you find paint shops, things like that. You find other sort of collectibles, and when you find a dealership, you don't need to buy a car, you can actually test drive it. You get 2 minutes with that car on the test drive, and you can use it to explore the area around the dealership as well if you want to, which is particularly useful early on in the game when you only have slow cars and you find something like a Pagani dealership and you can just blast down the highway for a bunch of miles. Very useful. But yeah, right now I'm doing the B4 Championship High. So the regular B4 Championship I've already done last time, and this one is the higher level championship of this class of car. And our car of choice for this is obviously the Range Rover that you've seen in the last race.
Final moments of anticipation before this epic confrontation begins. What surprises will Solar Crown give us this time?
There's also classic cars, so these are like, well, older cars of various varying performance levels, and you have the asphalt or, you know, regular sort of race series, which is just production cars, street production cars. So there you have, you know, like a Golf GTI in A7, which is the weakest tier, and then you have stuff like Koenigsegg in A1, which is the highest tier. And the reason I've decided to stream this game again, starting last week actually, is because supposedly the successor to this game, which will be called Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, that is supposedly coming out in 2021. I don't know when in 2021, but man, am I excited for it. So I think, if I remember correctly, this is the 5th out of 6 races in this championship. And then after the 6th one, we will do some more exploration, so I can show you around this game a little bit. That was a quick one, by the way. Only a minute and 30 seconds. Alright. Yep, that was the 5th race. Number 6 is down here. Okay, good.
We meet again live at Solar Crown with all your favorite drivers. Miami, the Wilder brothers, Stewart, they're all here. And we're off.
So, off to a good start. This is another time attack, so 16 checkpoints. Already nearly 3 seconds ahead here. But then again, we do have the power over, or at least the straight line speed, shall I say, over the Hummer and the Touareg. Oh no, there is no rewind button in this. So no rewinds. If you mess up, either you gotta keep going or restart the whole race. Thankfully not the whole championship. That would be annoying, but the race at least. But I feel like that's how it should be in a racing game. I don't know. What do you think? Do you prefer? Do you think it should be like it is in Forza, only because we've become so used to having it at this point, where you can press one button and go back a few seconds to correct your mistake on another attempt? Or do you think it should be like, yeah, you made a mistake, live with it, you know? I think that's how it should be. That's what it was like in older racing games than this as well. That's what it was in fact, pretty much all the great racing games that I've played that I can remember, other than Forza. Teaches you to try and not make mistakes, rather than being like, if I make a mistake, I just press one button, go back and do it again. Yep, see, like that. By the way, this should have counted. Still ahead somehow. That should have counted in the first place, but somehow it didn't. But there we go. How am I still ahead, by the way? I mean, I know this is one of the easiest championships because this game gets harder as you progress. I know this is still one of the easiest championships, but it shouldn't I shouldn't have won this race. Let's be honest here. I shouldn't have won this one. Anyway, well, so we've completed the championship. There's the
What a victory! Our
That's
winner
trophy.
is a true champion. Stay tuned.
so there we go.
Stop playing around. Come and race me in a duel if you have the
Um,
guts. If you
I
win, I'll
can't race you yet, unfortunately. And the reason why I can't, I mean I could. I can, I have the capabilities to do so, but I don't have space in my garage for that guy's car. So now as you can see, if I go to the map, everything that is gray I haven't explored it. Everything that is blue is on-road and I have explored it, and everything that's yellow is off-road and I've already explored it. So as you can see, there are a lot of roads that I haven't explored yet, because we're still pretty early on in this playthrough. And this is just one of 2 islands that Test Drive Unlimited 2 consists of. This is Ibiza, you start here, and once you reach level 10 you can then go to the second island, Hawaii. And both of these islands they have a 1-to-1 scale full road network, both on-road and off-road, of the real island. So that's pretty awesome. I mean, if you come from Forza Horizon 4, for example, and you think that has a big map, or you know, or yeah, and you think that has a big map, oh boy. If open world exploration in a racing game is what you want, then this is your game, not Forza. Oh no. So this is off-road, but in a second I'm gonna go to one of my houses, grab another car and do some on-road exploration. There was a huge drift actually. I'm gonna drive until this road connects to the other one. So until this intersection that we're approaching right here. Okay. Now let's go somewhere else. Go to a house, which is gonna be in our spots for Avatar. What do I have here? I've got the Subaru. That's the one I wanted. So this is one of my 2 houses, both of which only have 2 garage spots each. Later on, obviously, we're gonna be able to afford houses with more parking spots. And as I said last time, like, look at this. All of this can only apparently fit 2 cars, except that there's a third one here, the one I was driving. Had I been driving one of these 2, then there wouldn't be a third car here. But look at all of this. Why can't you put a single car here, or, you know, 2 or 5 for that matter? Oh yeah, now I can also show you what I meant earlier. So I can go in here, for example, because I know that the Italian dealership is here. And now I can, for example, grab this, test drive, and off we go. After this thing stops spinning its wheels. And you can see as we progress on these roads, they're getting more and more blue. Even now in the test drive, so it counts. It definitely counts. Oh shit. Thankfully, even though we're on a test drive and this isn't my car, they don't really care if I bump into something. Which they actually did in Test Drive Unlimited 1. I think if you crashed too much in TDU 1 on the test drive, then you would be forced to end the test drive prematurely. But look at the progress we're making here. Okay. So we've already seen this part of the road. Okay, but it's grey from here on onwards. And because everything is up to scale, and because the environment is so detailed, you really get a sense for speed in this game as you're blasting through a town at like 150 miles an hour, whatever we were doing max there. Maybe not 150, but definitely over 100. No, sir, I don't want to buy this car. Clearly I would be able to afford it, obviously, but I don't feel like a puny Pagani. Let's go this way this time. And as far as I can tell, you can do this as many times as you want, these test drives. Obviously, there's gonna be a logical, endpoint for when you've explored pretty much everything you can in the immediate area around the dealership, so that it doesn't make sense anymore to test drive for that reason. So that was obviously a stupid mistake on my part, but look at the speed of this thing. Compare that to the Lancia or the Range Rover or anything we have so far. And the good thing is, everything that I have explored on the map, and I'll leave this dealership now. Everything I have explored, I can quick travel to. So wherever we, hang on, excuse me. So wherever we left off with the Pagani, like in this area here, I can now quick travel here and explore like right there as well in my Subaru. I mean, I'm sorry, but I think this game still looks absolutely amazing. Well, at least the cars and the environments do. The human characters, okay, that's where the game starts to show its age, in my opinion, but... Okay, so let's turn right here. Look at the sunset too. Shit. Come on. There we go. Okay. There was just too much traffic to avoid and I only had one way to go and then there was a rock there. Thankfully the damage in this game is only cosmetic. I think there's something up here. The car wreck is gonna be somewhere here. Oh, there it is. So, as you see, I have 2 out of 10 of these, so I found 2 of these car wrecks already. If I find all 10, then I get the car. So that old Volkswagen Beetle sort of buggy. Which, if I remember correctly, because it's been so long, but I think this car was actually really awesome. Let's explore all of this. Because why the heck not? And go straight through here. Oh yeah, hedges like this are solid in this game. You can't drive through them. It's just like a wall. Another big difference between this game and, you know, Forza.
The cosmetic clinic will allow you to change your face.
Yep, that's another thing you only get in Test Drive Unlimited 2. As far as racing games go, anyway. You can not only go to clothes stores and buy different clothes. No. You can edit the face of your character. It's like basically a full visual customization. Although you can't change the body type. Admittedly, you can't change any of the body features and proportions, but you can change the face.
Playing around.
I don't want your stupid challenge now, Ryan Wilder. Okay, there we go. We've explored this whole little area here. Now I'm gonna change my character's face, because why not? This is still the default, sort of, one of the 6 sort of preset characters.
Magic on your appearance. You may modify your
Haven't changed
avatar's
anything
face.
about this yet.
Your appearance is important as it will help you earn collection points.
And you see how much there is. This is like in an MMO. Brow depth. Let's see that. Like this, maybe, yeah. Oh, hang on. There's the cheekbone height as well. Okay. And that was the head. Now we're on to the face. Eyelid height. I have no idea what that does. Oh, eye angle. Eye size. Green eyes. Eyebrows. Let's do that. Ears. I don't know, I'm gonna leave them alone. Nose. Okay. And then finally the mouth. I don't know, man. Nope. Too big. Okay, let's just leave it like that. Okay. Skin, I'm gonna leave it. No, definitely not randomize. And then validate and pay. Boom, there we go. And now our character is gonna look like this for a while.
You'll be able to remove your bandages soon. Don't worry.
Yeah, you gotta wear bandages for a while, and you can actually see that too if you like turn the camera. Look at him behind the wheel. It's like you really did have surgery. Let's go straight across towards that other road down there. Because I think there might be something at the end of that road. Maybe a house that you can buy. There isn't, I think. No, but there's a light tower, okay. Well, not that the light tower has any practical use for us, but it's cool that it's there. And look at the scenery here. Like, I wish I could get out of the car, but here, between those rocks, as the terrain slopes down towards the beach, oh, it's... Imagine this with updated 2020 graphics. When it looks good here in the game that's from 2011, but with modern graphics, oh man. See what else we've got. See if there's anything down here, this little area. There is a there's a race that's only available for a certain amount of time.
This icon represents an event where someone is in need of your help. Successfully completing events will help you to progress to higher levels.
Let's see. I don't know if I like these missions because...
Hello, would you please drive me home? I'm warning you, I can get sick in cars, so please drive carefully.
Yeah, I mean... If there isn't a time limit, then this will be easy, but if there is, which there probably will be... No, there isn't. So let's just drive slowly and carefully. And let's drive her home. This, again, also counts towards our exploration as we're moving along here. Wait, what?
Oh,
What? There was no jolt whatsoever. I didn't jump, I didn't drift, I didn't hit anything. Oh, G-forces too, so you're basically screwed if you don't have a wheel, because with a controller every input basically every steering input is basically like full lock, right? And that for a little bit is just gonna be big G-forces then nothing, big G-forces nothing. So these missions are basically the worst if you're on a controller. But you're basically not allowed to steer the car. As you can see, the jolt meter, if this reaches 100, then the mission's over. And it goes up if I steer, it goes up if I brake, goes up if I press the throttle hard. Like, look at this. Driving so cautiously. And yet I can't stop it from going up. Now I can if I just roll ahead for a few seconds. And I don't even know if this would be any better if... I don't even know if the jolt meter goes up less quickly if you have something like a Mercedes. Because I don't think that Bentley or Rolls-Royce exist in this game. In fact, I'm pretty sure neither of them do, but... so Mercedes being the most comfortable car that I can think of off the top of my head that's in the game. And in fact, is this actually going into the area with the Mercedes dealership? I don't think it is. No, that's a different area. Let's just let it roll down a little bit. Yeah, I know I just ran the red lights, but there was no traffic going the other way, so it was safe. Focus now, we're almost there. Do I need to stop here or... No. Okay, good.
Thank you.
That
was so sweet of you.
That was... that took a lot more concentration than I thought it was going to. Yep, traffic violation. That's also a thing in this game, although you really have to want to mess with the police if you're actually ever gonna fill that bar. So you really have to bump into not one of them, but like 2 or 3 in a row. And then they'll start chasing you. Which, if that happens, it's actually pretty. Okay, it actually can be pretty tricky to get away, but angering them is it takes a lot. Just stop it. Okay, so I think we've done quite a bit of exploration for now. I'm gonna go ahead and try and find the A6 Championship. Oh, actually, I haven't unlocked it yet. I still need to do the. Still need to do this. So, GPS target. Actually, we've been here, so let's go there.
At the next intersection, turn right. Turn right.
Oh,
You are driving in the wrong direction. Turn around when possible.
there's another one of those. Oh no, there's a house.
This house is for sale. You can visit it and buy it without needing to go to a real estate agency.
I can buy it, but I don't think I can afford it at the moment.
At the next intersection, turn left. Turn left. Your destination is 3 miles away. At the next intersection, turn right.
Come on! Did you see him weave into my way? That guy as well.
Your destination is 2 miles
Had
away.
he just stayed in his lane, I would have avoided him easily. But no.
At the next intersection, turn left. Turn left. Your destination is 1.5 miles away.
Okay, come on, Subaru. 130 miles an hour. 140.
Your destination is 1 mile away.
150.
At the next intersection, turn right. Turn right. Turn left.
That's how you turn
Turn
left. Or right in a Subaru. Well, not that, but the one before. And there we have it. There's the
You have reached your destination.
There's the racing school, I think. That's what they call it. The race academy? Anyway.
Come on, why is it taking so long to get ready? Well, let's go.
And here we are at the famous Marco Luzini's Asphalt Racing School. Hello, Marco.
Hi.
The asphalt is, of course, one of the highlights of Solar Crown. This is where all the qualification trials take place. Will our drivers be fit to participate in the Asphalt Championships on Solar Crown?
Cut. Okay, that's all for today. Looks like you really need to rest.
Hi, I'm sorry I'm in a rush. Good luck in the trials. We'll meet on the track.
Okay. Right, sadly we won't get to drive that Ferrari 430 Scuderia in the background. At least, not yet. But for starters, we need to do some basic, easy challenges here. This Mito is really agile, super nippy, very light and easy to control. Which is why this is probably going to be my choice for the A7 championships. It is the least powerful A7 car and the slowest in a straight line. But only technically. Do keep in mind that this is still gonna be like the easiest asphalt championship, so even though the Golf GTI might make more horsepower, it's not gonna matter. And also, this is much faster through the corners. Next test, Camaro? Yep.
During
while I did think that both the Subaru and the Alfa Romeo Mito sounded pretty good and authentic, this doesn't really. I don't think this sounds like a proper, you know, Camaro SS, I think this would be. Or is this the V6? I think it's the V6, because the V8 would probably be a higher class than A6. Yeah, for a V6, it doesn't sound that bad. Also, this handles much better than you would expect from a Camaro. Although, I am aware that modern generation Camaros do handle quite well, especially like the Z28 and all the sort of the ZL1 and
try to have the
and all those sort of special track and handling variants of it. Throttle control there. Okay, there we go. Next one, we got 2 more tests that we need to pass.
let's see.
Overtaking, okay. Let's go around the outside. We need to finish in time, of course, and also overtake all 3 Alphas on our way there. So 1 more to go. We're gonna get him on the final straight here. And we're gonna finish within the time limit pretty easily. This is also the airport that we saw on the right there. The airport that once we are level 10, we're gonna be able to use it to go to Hawaii and back. So this challenge is in the wet, so we need to be a little bit careful. Since this is obviously a rear-wheel drive. Okay. And there we go. Awesome. So we've unlocked the A7 and A6 championships.
Congratulations. You managed that quite well. You have obtained a license.
Can't do the A7 championship yet as of right now because I don't have an A7 car yet.
You. Thank you, Marco.
I love that it takes the picture like that as well with the bandages on after you've had face surgery, and if you at some point later in the game, if you look back at your licenses, you're still gonna see that picture on that license right there. And you're gonna be like, oh yeah, that's when I changed my face.
Stop playing around.
I don't
Come
want
and
your
race me in a
stupid.
duel if you have the...
I don't want your stupid head-to-head challenge. So, what I want is the A6 Championship, which is up there. Oh God! I suppose the closest I've got is like here. Yeah. GPS target, and then like here. This is part of the game though, right? It's the exploration, it's the road trip element to the game, right? Because if we wanted to, we could just not rush there and kind of take it slow, take your time. You know, speak about our life experiences and whatnot, philosophize, have a coffee, whatever.
It's Marco. Listen, I didn't train you so that you could drop out of competitions. The Asphalt Championships await.
I'm not dropping out of competition, you... And I always gotta press B to get that off my screen, but B is also the button that changes my camera, so that's a bit annoying. I did choose the... I did choose to have B adjust my camera, so that was my own fault, and I changed that back, but point still stands. They shouldn't just randomly call me for no reason. I want to do things my way, okay? And I am heading towards an Asphalt Championship anyway. It's just not the one that he thinks I want to do. But what he doesn't know, because he's an AI, is that I don't have an A7 car, and I don't have space in my garages for an A7 car. So I gotta make use of what I've got, and what I've got is an A6 car, so I'm gonna do that first. If you ask me, like, if I'm gonna be honest with you, I think the Subaru is way too quick to be A6. It should at least be A5, maybe A4. Because this thing is so quick, not just... Well, it isn't exactly a rocket in a straight line, but it is definitely quicker than you should have in A6. But this thing is so quick in the corners. Not just going through the corners, but also obviously due to all-wheel drive coming out of the corners, it's fast too.
Your destination is 3 miles away. At the next intersection, turn left. Turn left.
See, you can indicate there too.
At the next intersection, turn left.
There's a car wreck somewhere here. Oh, I think I see it. Yeah, there it is. Awesome. So now we have more stuff available at tuners, hairdressers, and clothes shops. Because of our exploration level, that's what it's good for. Subi in the tunnel.
Your destination is 1.5 miles away.
Wait, what is this to the left here at the end of the tunnel? A gas station.
You are driving in the wrong direction. Turn around when possible.
Now sadly, it's useless in this game because there's no such thing as running out of fuel or anything. But it is cool that they put that there, just sort of to make the game overall a little bit more immersive, a little bit more
Your
authentic.
destination is 1 mile away. At the next intersection, turn left. Turn left.
Through another tunnel, and then we're basically there.
Your destination is a half a mile away. At the next intersection, turn right. Turn right. You have reached your destination.
So there we go.
Today, I'm gonna present to you one of our competitors, Stuart Wintery, my father, also known by the nickname The Watchmaker, who just so happens to be the producer of Solar Crown.
Whatever Tess is trying to imply, let me assure you, my role on the business side of Solar Crown has no bearing on the outcome of the race. My experience, wisdom, and precision are more than enough to handle a track full of spoiled children who can only consider themselves racers because their daddies bought them a fast car when they were 16.
Owned.
Let's cut.
Let's see. Time trial. This is where the Subaru should shine. Yes, there's gonna be, well, hopefully no traffic, but definitely no
Time is passing by and we need to hurry
no
up.
enemy cars.
Let's meet the candidates for this timed challenge.
Oh yeah. In time trials, if you go off-road or if you hit something, then you get a penalty, and that gets added to your final time at the end. I left there because I didn't want to go off the ground. as you can see, we're already way ahead of everyone else. Whew, that was close. I mean, this car just doesn't have a weakness in A6. "19 seconds ahead." It's probably gonna be 20 by the time I cross the finish line. Nearly 20. Wow. Okay, gonna do the other time attack as well. Just to get those out of the way.
We meet again live at Solar Crown with all your favorite drivers. Miami, the Wilder brothers, Stewart, they're all here. And we're off.
Bumpy. Alright, already over 3 seconds ahead. Come on, go Subi, go! Oh no, that's not where I wanted you to go. See the penalty piling up. Okay. On the straight again. Italian tuner, that's gonna be very useful for our little Alpha. And for the Lancia as well, if we so desire, because we will need it again. Whew, okay, nice. I want to do the speed event because I hate it. And then the free race events afterwards, and then we're done with the championship. So the way this type of event works
Hey there.
is
What
you need
drama?
to
Apparently, the
reach
Wilder
a
brothers are
certain speed
squabbling with Stewart
and
again.
then stay above
the
it.
pressure of the competition is really starting to show.
Once you reach the target speed, you start getting points, and the faster you go, the faster you're gonna keep getting points. See, right now we just about hit the target speed, and now the points already start coming in a little bit more quickly. And as we go faster, you can see the rate at which we gain points also accelerate. This is not straight, this road, so it's a little... Oh shit. And here you also get penalty, but this time obviously in points, because the highest score wins. Oh, thankfully I didn't hit that guy before the time limit ended. Oh, I would have won anyway. I won by over 500 points. Jesus. So, first of the 3 actual races against the AI.
We find our competitors at the starting line for what promises to be an intense race.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the gap on the minimap already. That's how much better the Super Wii is than everything else in A6. Back here in this area, if we were to go straight past that barrier, that is the area where there is the Mercedes dealership and a clothes store as well. So I definitely want to check that out later. Mostly for the closed door at this point, because the lowest tier cars in the Mercedes dealership are the SLK 55 AMG, which is A5, and the ML 63 AMG, which is B3, and neither of which we can actually make any use of at the moment. There we go. Look at that. If you ever needed proof that the Impreza is the best car in A6, there you have it. Because out of all the AIs, the Subaru was the quickest as well. Six miles for that race, that's gonna be pretty long. But thankfully we have a reasonably quick car, so...
line. The final moments of anticipation before this epic confrontation begins. What surprises will Solar Crown give us this time?
Okay. I'm gone if you guys don't mind. Taking a little detour. I can still catch that guy probably though. Can I? Jesus. I mean, that's the power of the Subaru. It's actually fine though, even if I do lose this race, because as you saw between the races there's actually a leaderboard with points, so since I won everything so far I have 40 points, and even if I come second here, I'm still gonna be in the lead overall. And it's actually a good thing that out of all AIs it's Andrew Sullivan leading the race, because he's not my... Okay, there we go. He's not my tightest competitor in the overall standings at the moment. And so if he were to win, then the gap between me and I think Tess Wintery is in second place overall. Anyway, the gap there would obviously get wider, so But now I've got a comfortable lead. I don't know if it's even... Yeah, it is still Andrew in second. So he's gonna take big points away from Tess again. And it's actually gonna be Ryan Wilder coming in third, then Stewart, and then Tess in sixth. Meaning that we have an 18-point lead before the last race, and there's only 10 points that you can get from a victory. So normally the championship should be over now, but of course it isn't. Still gotta do this race. It's gonna be a 3-lap race.
I wonder if anyone will be able to compete with me today. I'm feeling in top form.
I'm wondering if anyone can compete with you today, Tess. You're 18 points behind. Behind the guy wearing a face bandage. Okay. That was weird. Okay, we're already on lap 2 out of 3. Man, the Subaru is just so good. Go Subi, last lap. Actually, who's in second? Tess. Doesn't matter though. And there we go. We win $83,000. So obviously 3,000 for the race itself, and then 80,000 for winning the overall championship. Next.
Our new challenger clinched a victory today. Well, it seems that talent isn't always enough. You also need luck.
Stop playing around.
Dude, no, I don't want to challenge you yet. When is he finally gonna get it? That I need a house first. Okay, so let's go to a real estate agent, which is gonna be here. Although, can I buy this? No, definitely not. No, no. Can probably buy that. Yeah, 161,000. Let's buy it. Okay. I'm level 9 now. 2% discount on each vehicle, okay. Pretty good. Let's go to the garage. Oh, actually, you know what? There we go. My TDU house. Let's adjust the floor and see what we can get. I do like this. Do like this floor. The default one looks good. But let's see. No, don't like that. And then that. No, it's 8,000. I'll keep the standard one. How about the wall? Yeah, or that. Nah. Gonna go with this. What else? The table. Some dark wood here. Yep, like that. And I want these chairs. But for $4,500? Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Good. Now we're gonna leave and head over to the Italian car dealer. It's gonna have this. Gonna buy that. I'm gonna leave it in standard and black.
Here.
The interior. Your bandages have been removed. Okay, good. What I also want to do first, though, is used car dealer, stickers shop. Can I go there yet? Have I explored it? No, but I'm really close, am I not? Yeah. So basically just turn left from here and then...
You are driving in the wrong direction. Turn around when possible.
In this shop, you can repaint. The sticker shop will not only allow you to paint your car, but also to customize the look as you want. You can choose a
So
matte
what I
or
want
metallic
is
paint. You can also
a
choose
matte
to
yellow.
apply 2 colors. The second color will be the reflective color. You can turn your vehicle around to admire your modifications. You can also zoom in
Like this
or
one,
out.
yeah. There we go.
Your destination is 2 miles away.
And now, I think I also want to go to the Italian tuner. There we go. We have already got stage 2 unlocked, so... Yeah. So this adds an amazing 3 horsepower to our car. This adds another 3, supposedly. We're gonna get some more braking. Oh, and rims, but there you can only get the ones that you can also choose when you buy the car. So there's no aftermarket rims, unfortunately.
Enhance your vehicle's performance in this store.
Alright, and now... Man, there's so many nice cars. In here... The Lotus, Jaguar and Aston Martin here. Mostly Aston, actually. And then here there's some really cool British sports cars. You've got the Caterham. 260 horsepower in a Caterham. So as you can see, this thing only weighs 1,267 pounds, which is about 550 kilograms-ish. And yeah, it's got 260 horsepower. Then you've got the Ginetta, the F400, which is awesome. Absolutely awesome. This will probably be my A2 car. Either this or the Pagani C12 that we bought earlier. So let's test drive this. Oh, it's quick. But really good grip too out of the corners. Obviously not so much grip if you go off-road with the rear wheels. Okay, and that's the end of this road, apparently. So we can now go and stop the test drive, because there's no way we're making it back before the time limit expires. Yeah, I'm actually really happy with how the Ginetta drives. Handles well, lots of traction coming out of the corner. Which I don't expect to be the case for this. And then also, this is the Ascari A10, 220 miles an hour. And then over here we've also got the Ascari KZ1. Yeah, KZ1R. Also a very fast car. So is this McLaren. I think this is one of the first games in which the McLaren Mp4 12C actually appeared. So the Ginetta is really good. Let's try this too. And let's drive it in the like this way. Right off the bat, it does feel quick, but not as quick as the Ginetta or the Pagani. Way of avoiding a crash there. I don't like the way this sounds either. And if I'm not mistaken, this is actually supposed to have the 4.9 liter V8 from an E39 M5, but supercharged, I think. But let's see, what does it say on paper? Data. Yep, 4.9. Oh, but it's not supercharged. It's actually still naturally aspirated, just significantly revised compared to the E39 M5. But that's okay. My choice will probably still be the Ginetta for A2. All right. Okay, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna go here. That's the closest point I think I've got.
Your destination is 1 mile away. Turn left.
There's also a real estate agent here.
destination is a half a mile
Come
away.
I
on,
still don't want your shitty car. I mean, although I could now do the pink slip race. Because now I do have space. Garage space, that is. And you know what? Sure. Let's do it. So I've unlocked the location for the A7 Championship. Where is my house? There, where my Range Rover is at. Here. Oh, this house where there's only 2 spaces in the garage. There it is. Okay.
You are driving in the wrong direction. Turn around when possible.
I'm not driving in the wrong direction, just going to a different event. Thank you very much. You know what? Move target. Thank you. Let's see. Where is it? In there, right? So I should... Yeah, I should have taken the right turn there. What the heck? Who dares? Yeah. That's right. Your car is broken down because you hit a Range Rover. These things are tanks. There we go. So, if we actually beat Ryan here, we get his Touareg. Which we probably won't be able to sell either, just like Miami's Mustang. But, you know, it's another car to add to the collection, I suppose. What is he doing? Why is he so far behind already? Jesus. Or is the Range Rover just OP? I think for B4 the Range Rover really is a little bit overpowered. Because it is just so much faster than the Hummer and also quite a bit quicker than a Touareg. But the Hummer is really the odd one out, if you will. The Hummer is the car you should never ever choose in B4 if you want to win. When you can win, because the B4 championship is easy. It's like the easiest off-road championship there is. But really, and then on top of that, the Range Rover is also the obvious choice for B4 because it costs, I think, $60,000 or $65,000. I forgot. Whereas the Touareg is $85,000. So yeah, significantly cheaper. Okay, there we go. Oh, we just reached level 10. So now, if we want to, we can access the Hawaii airport. Go over there. Actually, no, I don't think we can yet because we need to win the Ibiza Cup first. Okay, so let's tell you what. I'm gonna go ahead and go to this house. And there we go. There's the garage. Get into my little Mito. Then I'm gonna go into a dealership and try to sell the used car dealership, for example, and sell the oh, I can't just simply sell something if I still have space in my garages.
Turn right.
Maybe I shouldn't have bought the house then. Well, yeah, I needed to if I was gonna buy the Mito anyway, so. Yeah, so. Okay, let's go there. Start.
We don't have all day. Tess, are you ready?
Always.
Perfect.
Hello, everyone. It's D-Day for Solar Crown. Things will start to get serious with this, the first Asphalt Championship. Forget the off-road and classic competitions. Today's challenge is all about performance and performance cars. And I hate to break it to the other racers, but this is my event. I hope you like the look of my taillights.
Right, let's do the time event first. Because your overall standing on the leaderboard determines
all your favorite drivers.
determines your starting position in the races.
Brothers, Stewart, they're all here, and we're off.
Like an obvious thing that Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown should do better than TDU2 is the upgrade in customization and tuning of your cars. So For example, change gear ratios, which you can't do right now. Obviously, we also want more cars because, yeah, this game has a reasonable list of cars, but there's only 3 Japanese cars, for example. So, yeah, 3 Japanese cars. So, there's a Ferrari dealer. In fact, there's more Ferraris in the game than Japanese cars altogether. There's only the Subaru, there's the 370Z, and there's the GTR. That's it. I understand that with the concept of TDU2, you know, whether you put like a 2003 or 2004 Impreza, because it's not a new car, so you wouldn't be able to buy it on a like new car dealership. But then it's also not old enough to be considered a classic car. You know what I mean? At least it wouldn't be in 2011. Oh, the same story goes with for like the Skyline GTR or whatever. The R34, the R32, yeah, would be a classic car definitely in 2011 already. Let's do the other time event. Oh, that's the one I just did. There is only that one. Okay, so let's do a race.
We find our competitors at the starting line for what promises to be an intense race.
Okay, so Tess has a better start. Probably due to different gearing and a little bit more horsepower than the Mito. That's okay. We can get her in their first like real corner. Like right there. We just went flat. Man, if you ever have to shift into third gear uphill in this car, that's no bueno. There we go. So that's one race done. And then we go ahead and do... Let's do the speed trap event. So with this, we're gonna have some speed traps set up throughout a certain area. In this case, I think it's gonna be 3.
It's Tess,
And
live from Solar
you need to
Crown
go through.
and the starting line of this
You
new
need to go
speed
go
trap
through all of them
challenge.
at
It's time to see
the highest
which of our
speed you can,
competitors has real guts.
and then at the end, the speed is gonna get averaged, and whoever has the fastest average speed wins. So I'll tell you what, I'm not gonna have the highest speed here at the first one, but I am gonna have the fastest speed here. And at Camaro 2 as well, as you can see. I still have over a minute though to improve my speed at like say Camaro 2 for example, by turning around here and then coming in from the other side. If that doesn't happen. Wow, I improved by 1 mile an hour. There we go. Okay, let's do another race.
The engines are heating up on the starting line. The final moments of anticipation before this epic confrontation begins. What surprises will Solar Crown give us this time?
I think the lower gears in this car are far too long, and then the upper gears are very short. So 4th and 5th are pretty short, but 1st and 2nd are too long. Especially 2nd. Well, either 2nd is too long or 1st is too short. Really, now that I think about it, 1st is too short. Because it only goes to 30 miles an hour. That corner is tighter than it seems. We're going 120 miles an hour in the Mito. And this is also the sort of thing that that I think differentiates TDU2 from, you know, Forza Horizon, for example, is that in Forza Horizon you can take something like a Mito, although I don't think it exists in Forza Horizon 4, definitely not in 4, maybe in 3 or 2 or whatever. Or you can take a slow car like this and then upgrade it, and then it can compete with higher tier cars. You can't do that in TDU2, as you could see, the upgrades were very minor, but they do help it compete within this class that it's meant for. And that's intentional, that's by design. So if you want a faster car, buy a faster car, basically is what the philosophy of this game is. And I respect that. I don't know what's, you know, better, you know. On the one hand, I really like that you can upgrade cars in Forza Horizon to be much faster and compete with much, you know, more powerful cars. But on the other hand, you get stupid builds like, you know, a 50s or 60s Volkswagen Beetle with 800 horsepower, and then it's gonna wheelie everywhere. It can be fun, but it's also kind of stupid, right? And also you get things like in Forza Horizon 4, for example, you got the Willys Jeep, which is not a fast car as stock.
Today, there's no need
by
to
any
think.
means.
Simply put your foot on the gas.
And then you
One
can throw in
objective,
like a
drive as fast as
1300
possible.
horsepower or
Simple,
so,
isn't it?
twin turbocharged, or fully upgraded, I should say. It would be 1350 horsepower, something like that, twin turbocharged V8. And it's going to be one of the fastest drag cars in the entire game. You know, it's things like that that I don't really want in a game. It's a Willys Jeep, it's supposed to be slow, right? Yeah, you can like give it another 20, 30, 50 horsepower maybe, but it only makes like 60 or so stock, so if you give it another 50, it's at 130 horsepower, which is gonna help it amongst other cars in its class. But it's not gonna, you know, completely change the game. I feel like in what I would want from Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown is more options for you know, upgrades, but I want the upgrades for the cars to be scalable, you know, so that, for example, you with a Mito, this makes how much power stock? I think 170. That you could upgrade this to say 250 horsepower or so max with the highest upgrades, maybe 300. But then if you take something like where's a fast car in this game? Take a Pagani Zonda. That you would be able to upgrade that to like 1000 or 1200 horsepower, so it would scale. You know, the upgrades would become more significant the bigger and the more powerful the engine already is. I think that's
I wonder if anyone will be able to compete
I think that's
with
something
me
that
today.
would still
I'm feeling in
encourage
top form.
upgrading your cars and have a bit of fun with your cars and customizing them and everything. But it wouldn't make it so you could just take one car from the start and then compete with it until very late into the game when you will actually have to buy a new car. Here it's the whole game is designed so you have to buy a separate car for each class. The handling of this car is so good. It's so quick. $100 miles an hour in the Mito. Alrighty, so we unlocked A7 high. She's crying because she lost. Sore loser.
God, I said stop it! Our new challenger clinched a victory today. Well, it seems that talent isn't always enough.
Sorry for
You
that.
also need luck.
Took a screenshot because that might be our thumbnail. Anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna stop here for today. If you enjoyed, make sure to follow the channel. I'm gonna be streaming more of this in the future. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you on the next stream, which is gonna be on Thursday. So hope you enjoyed.
We're leaving today. Meet us at the airport. As soon as you get there, we're off to Hawaii.
No thanks. Yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you again next time. Have a good one. See ya. Bye bye.